So you said that you hadn't played pre-season games at all?
No, I've been pretty unlucky with injury.
Yeah.
Usually coming off the back of seasons where it's I come into pre-season then I have to fix something up usually. So, but I've been lucky enough to have a good pre-season this year and didn't miss a session. So
yeah, you've had a pretty frustrating wait to get your chance over the last few years. You know, we talked to you intermittently through the year, but yeah, it's a long time since you've been fit at this time of year.
Yeah, exactly. It's I guess like you spoke before about the medical team, they've had a lot to do with me in the past few years. But whether it's VFL, AFL, I guess playing footy consistently has been on and off for the last probably 5 years. So it's good to get back and be fully fit and have my body right. And yeah, get the opportunity to play as well. I know a few players have gone down, which gives me the opportunity to play, sort of try to fill their shoes for the time being and do the best I can.
What do you try and bring to the team when you're back there in that back six? Like, obviously everyone's got a role, but what do you think your job is?
I think I play my best footy when I'm competitive and competing, and done a lot of work on my kicking. I know that was a knock and probably why I was struggling to play AFL footy. So Scott Balllace was the development coach, has helped me kick all pre-season, and I've learned a lot of him while I've been injured, and learnt probably about decision making and composure and being calm. And but when I play my best footy, it's probably go over the top with that competitive side of the game. So it's probably been a bit more calmer and working on those things.
How do you train kicking when you're 23 or 24? You know,
it's
you've been doing it for a long time. Like, what do you specifically do?
It's a lot of repetitive kicking. So the action, I guess, where my balance arm is and my hand beside my body when I'm dropping the footy. It took probably, honestly, 2 years of doing it consistently while I was injured, and had a real focus on it to go, if I want to get back to play AFL footy, what have I got to do? You obviously got to go out of your way to work on it and figure out what your deficiency is. So I guess that was mine, and being able to go out and do that and kick the footy a bit better has helped me probably play AFL footy again, which has been good.
Does that get frustrating?
No, not really. I guess I'm lucky in the sense where we've got a great support team with the VFL and Ben Hudson. Daniel Lloyd's just joined on. We've got Scott Balllace and a great sort of VFL crew there that, you know, I played a lot of games of VFL last year and learnt a lot, and it's actually helped me probably come back into the AFL side. So it's full credit to those guys and what they've done to develop me as a player, and you're always learning and you're never too old to learn, I guess.
Is it like a golfer changing your swing, like you just sort of factor in that you're going to get worse?
Yeah, you hope not to get worse, but it's about change your technique, obviously, and you know, golfers do change their technique and probably have bad rounds, and that's going to happen. And over 2 years, you have games where you go, you know when you're not kicking good or when you are. But I guess it's the consistency of doing it over and over again, which ends up paying dividends in the long run.
Is it like almost you have to be pretty brave to sort of acknowledge that it's a fundamental thing that you're going to have to strip right back and like you played footy your whole life, but here we are.
Yeah. I don't think I was ever that bad of a kicker. It was also there's a lot of components with decision making and speed of the game in AFL footy, and it's just going. Yeah, if I want to play AFL footy and do the best I can for the team and get a game at AFL level, that's the thing that I had to work on, and I'm happy to work on my deficiencies if they're going to allow me to play for the footy club. And I love playing for Brisbane, so being able to play AFL level again has been really awesome, and especially coming off the back of a few bad injuries, it's been really nice to play again.
What can you physically do out on the field now that you might have had troubles with the last couple of years when you're sort of between injuries so often?
I'm sort of back to normal now. I guess I sort of go back to when I was 17 and playing footy for down in Melbourne, and I sort of have that again, that belief in myself now that I'm probably, I'd say, full injury free and just focus on going out and playing and enjoying my footy, which is a bit different. But enjoying the footy at that level, you got to have fun, and I guess that's when you're injury free. It's a bit better than when you're in rehabs as well. So it's been good to play at the level.
I guess it's not ironic, but I guess it's almost poetic in a way that you've got an opportunity in the side now because of other injuries potentially.
Yeah, exactly. It's unfortunate for guys like Kitty and Connor McKenna, but being able to get the opportunity and try not fill their shoes essentially, but being been given the opportunity to play in the back line, and it's probably doing my best for them as well, because they're such good players, and the way they play the game and kick the footy, I've got to try come in and fill their shoes, and I want to do the best I can for them, and then hopefully what I've done in rehab can, give them a few pointers to make it a bit of an easier process. So it sort of works two ways in a sense. But I've been lucky to learn off those guys and have them in my corner, and hopefully when they're back to normal and we're flying again.
On for Thursday night, like that you're a competitive guy. That's no greater stage to rip in.
Yeah, especially down in Melbourne, all my family there as well. Get to play in the MCG and play footy against Melbourne is one, a great side, and to play against the best, that's where you get to really test yourself. So we're excited, and hopefully it'll be a good Thursday night.
Got a few speedy small forwards that you're going to have to keep up with.
Yeah, they got speed all over the ground, and I think it's just going back to playing our best footy, and we sort of got back to that against North Melbourne, and if we can do that again and play all together and be on the same page and play as a team, hopefully it'll be a good result.